So what's going on? I am bringing a video for you today, and it's basically a little tiny haul of things that I purchased at Sephora.com. Everyone knows that they had that 15% off sale going on for all of their members. So I honestly don't purchase a whole lot of stuff online, especially cosmetics and things like that, just because I find that it's so difficult to find the correct color for me as far as like foundations and things like that go. But I really wanted to take advantage of that sale. I was up late at night, my card was really close to me, and I decided to do some shopping, which is probably not the best thing to do, but I did, and I was excited. I'm always excited to get stuff in the mail, so I think that kind of helps with ordering online. But I just basically I purchased two specific items, and then the other little things I got as samples, and because of like my really small amount of points that I had, because I haven't honestly shopped at Sephora in like ages. So the first thing that I did purchase was the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation, and I've heard so much about this. There's obviously like mixed reviews. It's clearly a very full coverage foundation. It's long wearing, it's a matte finish. So people who are not really into full coverage foundation are obviously gonna like this. I like a full coverage foundation, but I like a foundation that I can kind of build to full coverage. So I was a little kind of shocked when I started using this. I tried it on like the night that I got it, and well, first off, the color that I got was medium 52, and the color is actually okay. It does have a little bit of a yellow undertone, and what's really difficult with my skin is when I have no self-tanner on at all, my skin is very pale and it has a little bit of a pink undertone. When I am tan, like normal tan, like with the sun, my skin gets like a red undertone. It's very weird. It's when I get a good solid tan, like if I go on vacation or something, my skin always has like a little bit of like a red kind of glow to it, almost like I'm a little burnt all the time. I don't mind it because I feel like that looks really natural to me, but when I have fake tanner on, it actually like benefits me, because when I have fake tan on, somehow my skin just kind of makes the self tanner look a little bit more olive and brown. And so you guys can see I do have fake tan on now, so you can see that it's not really orange. So I think that works in my favor, the fact that nothing really looks too yellow or orange on my skin. But it's very hard to find a foundation when I'm tan that has that sort of undertone that's not too ashy or not too olivey, because I'm not really olive skin, so it's very difficult. So I still don't know exactly how I feel about this foundation. I do know that the way that I have applied it really does not help, because when I put this on, the foundation sets very quickly, it dries very quickly, it's hard for me to blend out. I feel like it becomes very streaky, and then it literally looks like I'm putting on like a mud mask, which I don't feel like I was putting too much on, because I literally did one pump on the back of my hand. So I'm going to show you how I put it on, or not how I put it on, but what I used to put it on, and let you know that that is not the way that it actually goes on nicely. I did use my fingers once. Terrible idea, did not look good at all. The next one that I used was the Real Techniques brush, the contour brush. That didn't work as well. I mean, it was just so streaky and it dried so quickly. The next one I used was the Real Techniques stippling brush. This one wasn't as terrible, but it was very streaky, and it just did not blend out well enough for me. I felt like it was really heavy in some areas and then not so heavy because of the way it was drying on my skin. So this plus these and plus these, not a good way to apply this foundation. My next thing that I'm going to try is the Beauty Blender Dampen It. Try it that way. That is actually the way that I have seen some people put it on. And on their videos, the quality looks really good. So I'm going to try that. If that doesn't work out, then I will definitely be possibly returning this. So, I don't know. But it's still not a bad foundation. I'm still just trying to test it out. The last thing that I actually purchased was this. And it's the Mercier Mineral Powder Foundation, basically. And I got this one in the classic beige. And this is what I am wearing today. And I absolutely love it. However, once again, I don't love the way that I'm applying it. So I need to make another purchase to, I think, to be fully in love with this. But it just comes in a little container like that. And I made the mistake of when I opened up the plastic, I didn't spin it around to close it. So every time I move this around, product goes all up into the top. So I did close it. So this is just for me knocking it around. But this color actually works really, really well on my skin tone. And I think it looks really dark in here, but I think because it's a powder, that it's really easy to kind of have light coverage with it, and then you kind of build it up. Because honestly, when I was putting the foundation on, I didn't really think that I was getting it on my skin. Like, it was really weird. I didn't realize I was putting it on, and then all of a sudden I looked and I'm like, oh wow, it's like it's covering up some stuff. So I am very happy with this purchase. I'm really happy with the color. I obviously will only be able to wear this when I am tan, which is fine because summer is coming up and I plan on being tan more so than not. But I will show you what I applied this with, and it's this little brush here. And I got this from Victoria's Secret like ages ago. And I usually use this for my bronzer. And it's really good for bronzer. It's not the greatest for this, but it was the only brush that I had that was kind of dense enough to really buff it into the skin. So my next purchase will be either a kabuki brush or a brush that's specifically for mineral powder and foundation. I just kind of have to research what I want to purchase because this one is just a little too rough for my skin, to be honest. The density and the size of it is perfect, so if I just found something this exact same size, just better quality bristles, then it'll be perfect. So I got this, love it, really good purchase. I think everyone should get it, and it's not that expensive, especially for a high-end brand. The next thing that I got was this, the Saint Tropez, and it's the bronzing lotion for your face. And this, there's no animal testing, paraben free, obviously external use. I'm not going to eat this. But I like it. I've used it once. I'll show you how little this little sample is. How funny is that? It's so tiny. But I did use this on my face once already, and I love that when it comes out, the color is actually that color. So it almost kind of acts as a tinted moisturizer, and then once the day goes on, the color, starts to develop and stuff like that. So if this works out really well, I might actually go and purchase this, because when I normally self-tan, I don't ever tan my face because I feel like it grabs onto like my dry skin. If I have any sort of acne or whatever, it really attaches itself to that area and it makes it look really dark. Like I have dark spots when I don't. So I'm going to see how this reacts to that, and if it doesn't do that, then I will probably go purchase that for sure. The next thing that I got, which this is so embarrassing, but I spilt wine on the containers. So it's like dyed. So sorry if you see that. This is not how it comes to you. This is what happens when you open your box when you're drinking a glass of wine and you get so excited that it spills everywhere. So this little sample that I got was the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is in the color Opal, and it's saying that it's a sheer liquid highlighter and moisturizer that veils skin in a soft pearlized glow. Apply as a makeup base or over foundation to highlight specific areas on your face, and it can also be mixed with foundation. I did not use this today, but I will want to use this underneath my foundation and then use this over top of it, because I really think that these two for some reason will work really well together and I'll get some sort of dewy glow or something like that. So I'm going to try that out. You know, I don't really ever have too many highlighters, so I wanted to try that. The next thing that I got was the Josie Moran Milk, and this is just the hydrating treatment. The only problem I foresee with this is the fact that my skin is kind of combination. Some days it's super oily, some days it's dry, some days it's like perfect. But I have figured though that like since I've been getting older and stuff that my skin tends to be more dry than not. So I wanted to just basically try this out to see if it'll just moisturize my skin and hydrate it without being like greasy or oily, because that's what I don't like that feeling at all. So try that, I'm excited about it. And then this last one was the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer, and this has an SPF of 30 in it, and this color is the light 3. And this is just a tinted moisturizer, nothing too fancy, but I'm going to try this out again. I tried it a long time ago in a different color, and I didn't like it. So I'm going to try it in this color, see if I do. If this color works out, then I will for sure purchase this, because before I was just really nervous about the color, and just didn't have time to go try out more. So if this color works out, I will purchase this. So yes, those were my little goodies from the Sephora sale that was going on. So we'll see. I love these. Iffy about that. We'll again try to do the beauty blender and see if that works out a little bit more, or a little better than what it has been. So let me know what you guys do. Like if you like this, what you've tried. Is it just my skin? I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, I am happy with my purchases. I was excited to get things in the mail, which is probably the reason why I purchased it instead of going into the store. And I was bored and I was up late, and that's what happens when you're a girl and you buy things with a card. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. I will have another video up soon. And please like the video, subscribe to me if you like me and you like my videos. And I will see you guys soon. Alright, bye. Have a good day.